Welcome, everyone, to another episode. Today, we're diving into a topic that honestly, I think resonates with just about everyone at some point, the idea of keep moving forward. It sounds simple, almost cliche, but living it, actually embodying it, is a whole different ballgame.
It absolutely is, John. And it's funny because when we talk about moving forward, a lot of people immediately think of grand, sweeping gestures, massive progress, or achieving perfection. But the core of this idea, for me, is that progress doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. That's the real magic ingredient, isn't it?
Absolutely. That distinction between perfection and persistence is so crucial. Because perfection is often this elusive, impossible standard that just paralyzes us. If we wait for everything to be perfect before we start, or before we continue, we'd never actually get anywhere. Life just doesn't work that way.
Right? Life will always test your discipline with setbacks, delays, and those inevitable moments of doubt. I mean, who hasn't had those days where you just feel like you're hitting a brick wall, or you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back? It's easy to get discouraged and think, what's the point?
Exactly. And some days, you do move fast, you're on a roll, everything clicks. Other days, you move so slowly it feels like you're standing still, or even going backwards. But the core truth, the unwavering principle, is that what truly matters is that you keep moving forward, even if it's just an inch.
An inch counts, and I think disciplined people, the ones who actually achieve their goals over time, they understand this deep down. They get that stopping, truly quitting, is the real failure. It's not the bad day, it's not the mistake, it's the decision to throw in the towel completely.
That's it. They don't quit because of one bad day or one hard moment. They might adjust their pace, sure. They might slow down, reevaluate, but they don't stop. They learn from the mistakes, they adapt, and they continue. That forward motion, no matter how small, it keeps the momentum alive. And momentum, that's everything.
Momentum is a funny thing. It's almost invisible when you're starting, when you're just pushing that boulder uphill. But once it gets going, even a little bit, it creates its own energy. And success? It's built in these moments of choosing to continue, choosing to take that next tiny step, especially when you don't feel like it.
It's true. Think about it. When does motivation typically fade? It's usually when things get tough, when the initial excitement wears off. That's when discipline has to take over. It's that internal drive that says, I committed to this and I'm going to see it through, regardless of how I feel right now.
Exactly. Discipline pushes you to take that next step even when confidence feels low. And here's the beautiful paradox. That next step, however small, often restores belief. It reminds you, hey, I can actually do this. I'm not stuck after all. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of progress.
It really is. And I think a lot of people misunderstand moving forward. It doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending problems don't exist. Quite the opposite. It means facing them head on, acknowledging them, but not letting them define you or your journey. It means seeing them as part of the process.
That's a huge mindset shift. Instead of seeing an obstacle as a roadblock, you start to see it as a lesson. Every single delay, instead of being a frustrating waste of time, becomes training. Training for what's next, training for resilience, training for problem solving. It's all about reframing.
And that reframing is powerful. I mean, think about any major achievement. Was the path ever straight? Was it ever smooth? No. It's always full of twists, turns, unexpected detours. The people who make it aren't the ones who avoided those, but the ones who navigated them.
Absolutely. The path may be long, and the progress, especially in the early stages, might be incredibly quiet. You might not see big, flashy results immediately, but that quiet, consistent discipline, it keeps you grounded, it keeps you focused on what you can control, the next step.
That consistency, over time, it's like compounding interest for your effort. It turns effort into strength, and strength into success. It's not a sudden jump, it's a gradual, undeniable buildup, and it's so easy to dismiss those small, daily efforts.
So easy to dismiss. We want the overnight success, right? But the reality is, the overnight success usually has about 10 years of quiet, persistent effort behind it. All those moments where they just kept showing up, kept learning, kept adapting.
And you don't need to see the entire road ahead of you. That's another paralyzing thought for many people. I don't know the whole plan, so I can't start. But that's not how it works. You just need to see the next step. What's the immediate action you can take right now?
Just that next step. Whether it's making that one phone call, writing that one paragraph, doing that one workout, learning that one new thing, It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be forward. Even if it's messy, it's still moving.
That's such a freeing thought, I think. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to take the next action and trust that the path will reveal itself as you go.
And it builds incredible resilience, doesn't it? Because every time you choose to keep going after a setback, you're essentially telling yourself, I'm capable of handling this, I can overcome. And that belief accumulates.
It does. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the muscle of persistence, of showing up, of discipline, that's arguably one of the most important muscles you can develop in life.
Absolutely. So for anyone listening who's feeling a bit stuck or overwhelmed by the enormity of their goal, just remember those 3 simple things. Keep going, keep learning, keep showing up. That's really all it takes.
Because as long as you're doing those things, as long as you keep moving forward in some capacity, you are already winning. The victory isn't always at the finish line. It's in the journey itself, in the act of not giving up.
You're building the habit of success, one small, persistent step at a time. It's truly empowering when you realize that. So whatever you're working on, however big or small, just focus on that next step.
That's a fantastic note to end on. Angelina, thanks for breaking this down with me. It's such a fundamental truth that we all need to be reminded of sometimes.
My pleasure, John. And to all our listeners, remember, keep moving forward. No matter what, you've got this. We'll catch you next time.
Take care, everyone.